Hey YouTube, I'm here again to do another response video to things going on in the world around us. This time about Miss Nevada. If you haven't heard yet, Miss Nevada was asked in a pageant, how would you combat rape culture on college campuses and everything, or what should be done to combat rape culture? And one of the things she listed was women should learn how to defend themselves. And speaking from experience, because she's a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo. And I totally support that because I'm an advocate for self-defense. I've been a martial artist for 20 years, and if you've been on my channel, you've probably seen I instruct martial arts and everything. So yeah, I totally support that, and I don't see anything wrong with saying women should learn how to defend themselves. Everyone should learn how to defend themselves. But of course, like everything that doesn't perfectly align with the feminist movement, there's a firestorm from internet activist feminists who have come out and totally been against the Miss Nevada and what she said. Here are a couple tweets from so-called internet activists. This one says, "If Miss Nevada wins, I quit. You cannot say teaching women how to protect themselves is a way to combat rape." There's so much irony in that statement. It's self-defense. If you learn how to defend yourself, you're literally equipping yourself to combat a situation. And rape is a self-defense situation, so you're literally combating rape. Here's another one. Really, Miss Nevada? We should combat rape with self-defense? Well, rape culture wins again. How is learning self-defense combating, accepting rape culture? And then this one is actually my favorite. Women shouldn't need to learn to protect themselves against rape. Hashtag Miss Nevada, educate and respect yourself as a woman. Hashtag rape culture. So, with all that being said, all that just exemplifies how much, or how they feel about, how these feminist activists or internet activists really feel about what was said. Now, before I say this next part, I do want to say I do agree that there should be more effort to educate people about education and consent. And I actually said this to someone recently. I think that part of sex education should be spent talking about consent and how important consent is. Because, sex ed, all they talk about is how not to get STDs or pregnant, or a woman pregnant if you're a man, and how to protect yourselves from that. But yeah, I think consent could be talked about there, and that's, in my opinion, the most efficient way to get that information out to the masses. But this is a zinger for me, and if you haven't seen it this way yet, prepare to have your mind blown. Saying self-defense is not a way of combating rape culture is like saying self-defense is not a way of combating, being mugged. Further, I like how I got out close to the camera there. Further, the feminist argument is women shouldn't learn how to defend themselves. Men should just learn how to not rape. Okay. My response to that is, okay, well, I guess that means that murder would no longer be a problem if we just taught everyone that killing is bad. Or stealing wouldn't be a problem if we just taught everyone that stealing is bad. Okay, men don't, not all men are rapists, just like not all people are murderers, just like not all people are thieves. We're all, we all know that rape is, well, not all of us, but I'm just saying that rape is one of those things where you just know it's bad. And I really think it boils down to the super big gray area of consent And I'm not victim blaming, and I am absolutely not in support of rape here. I'm just saying that this is another great issue that feminists think that they have the cure for. But when someone gives a valid and totally feasible solution, instead of being accepted and incorporated into the ideology, it is rejected and totally shot down by people who think they represent who try and speak for the entire movement. And once again, feminist activists have become the worst enemy of their own movement by thinking that they have the entire solution to everything, and then anything that doesn't align with what they think is correct, they'll totally attack it. And it's not okay. Another argument that I've heard, and I'll just wrap this up really quick, another argument I've heard is that it's been tried before. Women have been offered self-defense seminars at colleges for decades now. Well, that may be the case, but by show of hands, women out there, how many of you have learned self-defense? Did you just go to one class and then that was it? I mean, self-defense isn't necessarily like riding a bike. It's something you have to practice. It's a mindset. It's even if you've been a martial artist your whole life, if you stop practicing, you stop being an effective martial artist or stop being effective in the aspects of self-defense. So it's something that everyone should just understand, that self-defense is imperative for everyone to know. And it should be learned especially for women, because the smaller you are, the bigger target you are for people who are attacking you, not only with rape, but also with mugging. Anyway, that's it for me. See you next time, YouTube.